Hey everyone, Rachel here, and I have been in the print-on-demand game since 2015, and things have definitely changed. So my Amazon sales, they're up, my Etsy sales are down pretty significantly. Competition is fiercer than ever, but the thing is, I am still making it work, and today I'm going to show you exactly how. So welcome to the real truth about print on demand in 2024. So first things first, if you don't know about print on demand, super fast explanation is it's a business model where you create designs, you put them on products like mugs, t-shirts, ornaments, and then sell them without holding any inventory. So when a customer buys, the product is then printed and shipped directly to them. So why is everybody talking about print on demand now in 2024? Well, there are some really good opportunities, but there's also some things that we need to address, some challenges. So we'll start with the good stuff and then we'll move on over. So the good things about print on demand are, first, you have a low barrier to entry. You can start with minimal upfront costs. I'm not saying no cost, but it's pretty inexpensive. It's like 20 cents to put a listing on Etsy. On Amazon, it's free to list products, so you can get like a $40 a month option. You don't need, but it helps. So compared to, getting inventory or getting a brick and mortar store or things that you do with normal businesses, pretty low barrier to entry. Not zero, but low. There can be pretty passive income potential. By passive, I mean it's still helpful to check your listings and stuff every day to see if there's any customer requests or anything. But a lot of times, you put up an asset and then it just will sell or it won't sell, but it's not like you have to grind over and over every day. You can sell all different types of products. So it can be from t-shirts to mugs to ornaments to doormats and on and on. And a lot of the established marketplaces have built-in traffic for you. So Amazon, Etsy, eBay, they've done a lot of work getting customers. And so you can just go leverage what they've already done. So that's awesome. Now, sounds great, I know, but let me also give a little bit of a reality check here. So starting a print-on-demand business is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So it is going to require time, effort, a willingness to learn, and you do need to invest time in the beginning to set up your listings, to test lots of different niches, understand the platforms. So one approach that I really love is the spaghetti method, where I say just kind of create multiple designs, see what sticks. And it's not really about perfection, but it's about giving yourself the best chance to succeed. Some of the challenges though. So first, there is increasing competition. Since I started teaching this in 2015, I see so many more people have been talking about print on demand. It's crazy now, even looking at all the YouTubers that talk about print on demand. More people are entering the space every day. There are changes in marketplace policies that can really affect your business. I mean, Etsy makes changes all the time, which is not ideal all the time. There is quality control that can be a problem when you're dealing with third-party fulfillers. So, and every time you use a third-party fulfiller, you're trusting others with your reputation. So you want to make sure you pick the right people. And then, of course, customer expectations can be tricky when you're not managing products directly. That said, you don't want to let these challenges discourage you, because there is so much upside, and with the right strategies, you can navigate them successfully. So let me tell you kind of how this is playing out in my life and what's going on with the challenges and the opportunities and just some of my recent experiences. So in my own business, I've noticed some interesting trends. My Amazon sales have been on a huge upswing. In fact, for many months this year, like I said, I've been selling since 2015. They've outperformed every other month. Like, let's say for September sales, my September sales outperformed 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 this year. So they're up like never before, which is awesome. And then on the flip side, my Etsy sales have been not stellar at all. If you're inside Low Hanging System, I published all my September sales in the group. Not a fan. They really went down. So this really highlights, though, the importance of diversifying across platforms. So when one is up, the other might be down. I'm still overall up because of Amazon doing so well, but it's, it is what it is. I'm also right now entering into some new things. I'm testing out Walmart and fair and merch and some other things. I mean, I've been in those, but I've been kind of ramping up and testing out new things to see, because you got to be adaptable. Now, like I said before, competition, it's definitely increasing from when I started almost a decade ago, and more people are discovering the potential of print on demand. So we're all kind of vying for customer attention. But the silver lining, what I'm really loving, is new products are constantly emerging, and that for me is really helping offset the challenges of increased competition. So for example, with CustomHappy, we are constantly putting in new products. We've been doing stuffed bears lately, teddy bears, lambs, pandas, and by offering those things that other people don't, I'm still seeing a lot of sales. Am I saying that your experience is going to be like mine? No. I'm just saying this is what's been working for me. So those have been crushing. Picture frames have been doing really well. And by staying on top of the new product trends, I'm able to, and you're able to, find opportunities even as the markets get more crowded. Some other things that you can do, success strategies for 2024, I would say first, focus on long tail keywords. So if you're going after the super competitive things like funny mug for mom or something like that, it's going to be really, really hard to stand out. So you want to go after the things. If you're inside Low-Hanging System, check out my master list. We've got 99 pages of super unique niches for you. You're also going to want to balance evergreen and trending designs. So I like to say, go more evergreen, because that's going to be the things that'll hopefully pay out year after year after year. I'm not saying it will, but that's the hope. Whereas, and I used to say 10 to 20% of your time on trends, but trends can really crush. If you saw my last video about October designs, trends can give you some quick wins, so you can play with those too, maybe more than in the past. Definitely diversify across platforms. So a lot of you start on Etsy, which is great, but I think Amazon has a lot of opportunity. Walmart, I'm testing out right now, and if it works well, I'll make more videos where you can send inventory into Walmart in advance and see how that does. Of course, there's TikTok, which we're also experimenting with. And so it's really about continuous learning too. Landscape is always changing, so you want to stay informed. Not to keep mentioning Low-Hanging System, but of course that's where I put a lot of effort in. If you are in there, we keep updating the course. I haven't even been announcing it in the Facebook group, but guys, if you are in the group, check your members area all the time. We've been consistently updating. We just did a big update a month or two ago with a bunch of stuff in AI. I would say, given what we're seeing in the market right now, I can't stress enough, you want to stay adaptable, and my own experience is showing what might work on one platform might not work on another. What I worked on last year might not be as effective as this year. For instance, with the Etsy sales slowing down, I've been optimizing my Amazon listings. I'm doing some things on Etsy, doing tests, but as we know, sometimes Etsy takes a little bit of time to see what's going on, and to see kind of results. You still want to sell on Etsy. I mean, I'm still making a substantial amount on there, but Amazon is just doing better. So I'm just going to keep testing and hoping to find what works. Print on demand is still super worth it, because I've still got, for me, my experience, not saying it's going to be yours, I've still got designs that are selling from years and years ago. It's easy. It's not super trendy. For me, it's been consistent and worth it for me. So while it's not a magic money-making machine, it has been really solid and something that I can depend on. So let me also get into some common misconceptions here about print on demand. First, people say that it can be easy money. It's not effortless. I think it is easy, actually. I think it's easy compared to other things, but it's not effortless, I should say. Also, success rates are going to vary. So you might have some designs that are going to do absolutely nothing, while some take off. In my personal business, it's been a numbers game. I'll make a ton of designs, and then some of them stick, right? For me, I don't focus on having beautiful quality designs, because the market has spoken and they're not interested in that all the time. Like, I have a lot of bestsellers that are just super ugly, simple things. So while some people call it like spamming, I've seen other YouTubers say it's spamming. To me, if people are buying them, then it's not spamming, because they're happily buying these things. So that's how I look at it. And marketing isn't always necessary. For me, I go after long tail keywords that make sense in the titles, and that does the heavy lifting for me. I don't run any ads on Etsy because I haven't been able to make them profitable. I do run ads on Amazon. They're not necessary, but for me, they're just extra income, so that's great for me. So tools and resources for print-on-demand sellers. You've got fulfillment services like CustomHappy. I've mentioned Happy Launcher in some other videos. Sign up for that. You can put your designs on all kinds of unique products and then launch them to different sites. You can look at different design resources. If you're not a designer, I've made resources on prompts that you can put on ChatGPT. If you're in LHS, you've got Pixplosion, things like that. And you also just want to make sure that you know the rules and best practices for each platform, which we do cover inside the course. Looking ahead, I would say print on demand continues to evolve. We're seeing new product types emerge. Markets are expanding globally. I'm testing out new countries now. It is an exciting time to be in this space too, because people are going to always be searching for these unique, personalized kind of gifts. They're still inexpensive. When things are going crazy with the economy, inexpensive, personalized gifts, they're a win. So to recap, is print on demand right for you in 2024? Well, obviously only you can answer that, but I think it's extraordinary. I still tell people, get into it. I think there's a lot of opportunity. The thing is too, it's fun. It's fun. It's pretty chill. Of course, you do need to put in some work, but I don't know of any other business for me that is as fun and enjoyable and creative, and you can get your family members and your friends involved and create income from a less stressed place, right? Just enjoyable. So if you're willing to learn the ropes, put in the work, we've got support if you're inside low-hanging system. Well, it's not a guaranteed path to riches. It's a business that I really love. It's got unique challenges. It got rewards, and I'd say, hey, if you're intrigued, you want to learn more, I do have a course I'll put in the description if you want to dive deeper into strategies, you want a community that's kind of going as things are moving to share what's working, dig into that. Success, of course, ultimately is going to depend on your dedication, your willingness to adapt, but I love it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts too. Have you tried print on demand? What has your experience been like? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And if this was helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe, because when you guys do that, it gives me really good data as to what you want to hear more about. All right, talk more soon.